Welcome to the President's Diary, where we take a look at His Excellency, Dr. Irfaan Ali's week of activities. His Excellency started his week by reaffirming Guyana's stance to international law and also maintaining peace in the region while protecting its territory.
Guyana is committed to peace. We are committed to every action that will ensure this region remains a region of peace and a region of stability. We have a commitment to this region to work together to ensure the prosperity, the stability of our region. You have said that we have no objection to any conversation with Venezuela with the aim of ensuring the peace and stability of our region.
Dr. Ali also noted that he was invited to have a dialogue with the Venezuelan president, to which he agreed. However, there will be no talks about the border controversy.
On the issue of the border controversy, Guyana's position is non-negotiable. That is, this is before the ICJ. We expect that good sense will prevail and the commitment to peace, stability, the threat of disruption will cease, and I assure all Guyanese, all our investors, our development in all 10 of our administrative regions, all 3 of our counties will continue unimpeded.
The head of state also made it known that his acceptance to the meeting with the Venezuelan president is by no means a deviation from his position about protecting Essequibo. This was stated during an interview with Bloomberg.
Guyana has always prided itself as a good global citizen, and we have tremendous respect for our international partners and our regional partners. And our regional partners, who are all very strong in support of Guyana, in support of the 1899 Arbitral Award, and in support of the ICJ process, reached out to us and asked us to have this conversation. And I think it would have been irresponsible to our regional partners if we did not also have this conversation with Maduro.
That meeting was held on December 14 in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. President Ali and the President of Venezuela, Nicolas Maduro, met at the airport and had cordial conversations.
In that meeting,
En esa reunión,
I outlined once again
yo he esbozado nuevamente
Guyana's clear position.
la clara posición de Guyana,
That is,
lo que es
we are
que
a peace-abiding country and people.
somos un país y pueblo.
We have no other ambition
de la paz, y no tenemos otra ambición
than to pursue the peaceful coexistence
sino de proseguir la convivencia pacífica
with Venezuela
con Venezuela
and every country in this region.
y cada país de esta región.
I made it very clear
Yo aclaré muy bien
that Guyana
que Guyana
has all the right
tiene todo el derecho
to exercise its sovereign right
de ejercer su derecho soberano
within its territorial space
dentro de su espacio territorial
to approve of
y de aprobar
and facilitate any development,
y facilitar cualquier
any
desarrollo,
investment,
cualquier inversión,
any partnership,
cualquier sociedad,
any trading,
cualquier comercio,
any collaboration,
cualquier colaboración,
any cooperation,
cualquier cooperación,
the issuing of any license,
el otorgamiento de cualquier licencia o permiso
and the granting of any concession
y el otorgamiento de cualquier concesión
within our territorial space
dentro de nuestro espacio territorial
and within our sovereign space.
y dentro de nuestro espacio soberano.
I made it clear
Yo aclaré muy bien
that the controversy
que la controversia
must be resolved at the
debe ser
ICJ.
resuelta.
President Ali also reflected on the lives of the 5 fallen servicemen that perished in the recent helicopter crash.
Let their lives be part of the inspiration that will lift us up in victory, that will lift us up together in admiration by the way we conduct ourselves. Lift us up by example in the way we defend our Essequibo.
The president attended a national night of tributes to the soldiers whose lives were lost. Family and friends of the 5 fallen members of the Guyana Defense Force, who tragically lost their lives in a helicopter crash, gathered at the National Stadium Providence to honor their memory. The event was titled Honoring Our Fallen Heroes. Hundreds of persons turned up to bid farewell to Lieutenant Colonel Michael Charles, who served in the Guyana Defense Force for 40 years. He was the pilot of the helicopter which crashed a week ago in the dense jungle of Guyana while on a mission. Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Dr. Mohammed Irfaan Ali, described Charles as a brother, a friend, and a legend.
Michael Charles was an extraordinary individual. He did ordinary things in extraordinary ways. Due to his commitment to duty and his great love for people and his country. I know Michael Charles personally. I consider him as a brother. I listened to his wise counsel. I marveled at the spectacular images that he produced with his camera. I admire his commitment to duty, but most of all, I was touched by his great love for humanity and for the country in which both he and I were born.
Dr. Mohammed Irfaan Ali also offered kind words to the family of Lieutenant Colonel Sean Welcome about his bravery and courage as they bid final farewell to him.
As we say thank you to a man who has served his country and the people of his country with dignity, honor, and pride. We thank you for sharing him with us. We thank you for supporting him. And we thank you for allowing him to live his dream of service to country and people.
The Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces also paid tribute to fallen hero Colonel Michael Shaud as he was laid to rest.
Today, we as a people and as a country say thanks to you for giving us and Guyana an extraordinary son, father, a husband, a son, a lawyer, but importantly, a superhero in uniform. To his wife, your son would grow to know that his father was nothing short of a superhero.
His Excellency Dr. Ali also commissioned a critical infrastructural artery that connects Eccles to Great Diamond. He named it Heroes Highway, paying tribute to the 5 national heroes.
This highway, therefore, is dedicated to the life, work, memories of our 5 great servicemen. We honor them with this highway. We want their children to grow up knowing that their fathers were legend, because legend they were.
The roundabout is a vital link in the country's infrastructural network. It will ultimately connect the Essequibo, Demerara, and the Berbice.
This roundabout and the roundabout in Eccles are very important roundabouts. This roundabout would eventually connect the East Coast and Berbice to the East Bank, and the West Bank, the West Coast and West Bank to the East Coast and Berbice. And all of this will connect Essequibo to Demerara and Berbice. Creating this single interlink between what is ours, our three counties, Essequibo, Demerara, and Berbice.
Meanwhile, President Dr Irfaan Ali spoke with the Minister for Europe and Foreign Affairs of France, Catherine Colonna, about recent developments in the territorial dispute between Guyana and Venezuela. She spoke of France's position that Guyana's sovereignty and territorial integrity be respected, in line with the principles of the United Nations Charter. Minister Colonna also urged Venezuela to refrain from any unilateral action and reiterated France's commitment to the principle of the peaceful settlement of disputes, including recourse to the International Court of Justice. Guyana and the United Arab Emirates have both agreed to extend cooperation in various key fields of development, particularly in food security, energy technology, capacity building, as well as cultural and social exchanges. The two sides also agreed to fortify bilateral partnerships across a wide range of areas concerning socio-economic and cultural development. The two sides commended the bilateral ties since 1995, reiterating the importance of promoting diplomatic relations through the joint commitment to open embassies in each of the respective countries. This was the President's diary, where we took a look at His Excellency Dr. Mohammed Irfaan Ali's week of activities. Thank you for watching, and do join us again next time.